Hi, welcome back. I hope you've enjoyed learning about the nature patterns. Now, we've only looked at 5 of them so far. Remember, there's 4 more. Actually, there's a couple more after that, but we'll get into that later. I wanted to just real quick review with you and see if you remember the names and how the patterns, I think we call it a pattern rule. How does it go? Okay, so this one first. What's this one? Starts in the middle and then goes out in all the directions. So that one's called the explosive pattern. Good. Yep, you're right. All right. This is a picture of an octopus. Isn't he awesome? Do you see those rings of color? He's blue and, or no, is it yellow, then blue, then yellow? Oh no, there's a black one too. So it's black, then blue, then yellow. And they're concentric rings, radial pattern. Good. Good remembering. Here's the last one that starts in the middle. This one starts in the middle, and then this one, right, walks around itself. Spiral pattern. Good. So, yep, so those three, all 3 of those start in the middle. They just go out in a different way for a different job. Now, the other one, this was the first one that didn't go in from the outside, from the inside out. This one, right, meander. It can meander left and right or meander over under. Good. And, yep, this is the mountains and the fog, but those could be waves in the ocean. They could be clouds in the sky. I mean, the patterns repeat themselves over and over and over again. And then here's an easy one. Can you guess which one that is? Yep, you're right. It's the tree. Yep, that was your science mind saying that the tree, but it's the branching pattern. I love this one. Look at that one. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Boy, if I saw that radial pattern up close, I might have to be very, very careful. All right, I wanted to show you the last patterns. Here they are right here. First off, here's the other 4. They're in the 3-dimensionals, and that's the spheres, the cones, cubes, hexagons, egg forms, the traveling spiral called the helix, and then there's the traveling circle called, I'll bet you know, cylinder. Yep. But what we're going to look at today is this one right here, where we combine a couple of the different patterns together. I call it the combo meal. Nope. That's just me. But it's the beginning of what's called fractals. And that's taking the nature patterns from art and science to art, science, and math. Because fractals are fractions. Fractions are math. Geometric forms, math. So this is going to be, from now on, math, science, and art like a smoothie. Pretty good, huh? I'm excited. All right. Oh, well, would you like to see some artwork? Yeah. Well, here's a couple of my kids' artwork. These were 3rd graders. Yes. These are chalk. So you could do this project outside. You could do it on a piece of paper. I didn't have any paper for the first couple of weeks, so I was opening up here. These were cardboards I found from inside boxes. I cut them out of like I had some still left over from Christmas. I had gift boxes, so I cut those up. I had the lids of shoe boxes that I could use. But anyway, if you don't have chalk, here's an idea. Now, you must ask Mom, okay? Don't you dare just go do this. I thought yesterday when I looked at the chalk, I said, gosh, I've got old eyeshadows and stuff that are so old I would never use them. But you could use them for an art project. But you got to ask. You may not just go in your mom's drawer and get her makeup out. I don't want to hear a phone call from Mom saying Miss Valerie said to do that, because I didn't say that. I said ask Mom. Oh, please. Ask Mom, do you have any old makeup? Maybe they have Halloween stuff left too. You just never know. Plus, I gave you some recipes last week, some paints you could make up if you don't have any art materials at home. Okay, so are they beautiful? Yeah, so this one was radial, explosive, and meander. This one here, radial, meander. But if you could look really closely, you'd see that she put the chalk on in an explosive pattern way, and it makes it much more interesting. It looks like it's vibrating. So I hope you're enjoying learning about this stuff. Happy Earth Day, by the way, once again. I hope you get outside and look for these patterns. Incredible. They're everywhere. And now that you know that they have a name and they have a purpose, you'll start seeing them everywhere. And I'm so excited that I got to bring it to you. This one on my shirt, today I have a different shirt on. And this spiral, this is from a petroglyph, which was a cave painting. And so the first paintings, there they were, the spiral, the explosive meander. And you know what I figured out? The reason that the first artist had those patterns is because the patterns were already there. And so we created the different disciplines called math, science, geometry, geometry, physics, calculus, all these different sciences and maths so that we could explain these patterns and why they happened, and then of course so that we could control them. Well, go look at all the learning that we're doing with our solar energy and our wind energy. We're just learning how to cooperate with what's already here. Free energy. Amazing. This has been a good lesson. I'm so excited. I know it was long, 3 parts, I know, but that's good. It's all right. So, enjoy learning. Remember that we're not just here to become great artists. We're here to become great thinkers. And so through using the arts, you can learn about math and science and geography and peoples from around the world. And how wonderful, huh? A language that transcends all the boundaries and the barriers of languages. Through the arts, we can communicate to everyone in the world. Love it. From my heart to yours, I'm artfully yours. Miss Valerie. Bye now. See you next week.